Okay, going to this lack of extension. Why the lack of extension is really an issue. If we lack that extension, we are missing the screw home mechanism of the knee. So this ends up being the last little bit of the knee where you end up having rotation going on in the knee and gliding in the knee going on in order to reduce the stress on the quadriceps during standing and put load on the cartilage, menisci, and bones. So if we look at it here, when we reach that last little bit of extension, all the load is moved off of the muscles and it's moved on to the passive structures. So it ends up being loaded up on the femur, the tibia, the articular cartilage, the menisci. They end up taking the load and decreasing the stress and demand on the muscles and secondarily onto the ligaments. So an example would be if you end up looking at like the flamingo. When the flamingo stands on one leg, the leg is perfectly loaded and all the load is being put on the passive structures. Now some people may think, oh well, that's bad, you're not supposed to load up a joint. You're bringing the joint to straight or to neutral. You're sticking within normal ranges of motion. Everyone should be able to control their body weight, or at least hold their body weight within on one leg. If they're not able to do that statically, it's going to be difficult for them to even walk if they can't hold up their weight on one leg. And then that overactivation of the quadriceps and other muscles in the leg, it ends up leading to fatigue, more susceptibility to injury, and leads to more muscle imbalances. So it's important to consider that end range extension and looking at that end range extension when we're talking about unloaded, partially loaded, and fully loaded. Now I suggest you end up trying this. You try to stand on your leg with the knee bent in like 5, 10, 15 degrees of flexion and see how it feels for a long period of time. Try for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. See how it is when those active structures are loaded up for a long period of time. And then now try with the leg fully straight or maybe in a little bit of extension, hyperextension, and see how it is and see how those muscular structures are when it comes to being, are they relaxed? And they will be relaxed.